one with the Master Emerald.
I won't lose to the likes of you. Here I come!
It's closer. No time for games?
Hip drop!
No time for games? Rats.
Let's do this!
Let me show you my real power.
Yahoo! Here I go! Yeah! Here I go! Yeah! Here I go!
Playtime is over. Here I come.
Here I go! Here I go!
I'll beat you!
Do you think you can beat me?
Charge! Fire laser! Charge! Fire rocket launcher!
You want guard tails? How's this? You want guard tails? You no match for me. You want guard tails?
My machine increased its limit! Sonic!
I am one with the Master Emerald.
I won't lose to the likes of you. Here I come! Hip drop!
Shoot.
Shoot!
Let's do this.
Let me show you my real power.
Okay, I'm just gonna start. I don't think anyone's watching at all right now, but I'm just gonna start playing and just treating this like I'm playing Sonic Adventure 2 for like my friends or whatever. For myself. I know I have to keep talking in silence. My hope is that I can play and then use some footage for something. I need to make it so my window... Crap. I need to make my window so I can see chat, just in case, like, literally anybody shows up. Okay. Here we go. And now I can just play. I can just chill out and have a good time. I'm in the corner. Let me make sure this is... Because I want to start from a fresh save file. So let me... I didn't mean to close the game. That's an excellent maneuver. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle... Wait, I need to open it from my mod manager. Because I'm one of those people that I have... The port of Sonic Adventure 2 to the PC kind of sucks. Because they ported like the port of a port. So it like messed with lighting and textures, and also it was kind of half-assed because all the cutscenes are still in 4:3 while the game itself plays at 16:9. So I have a mod that fixes the cutscenes and fixes some lighting stuff and some sounds and does a bunch of other things. So I'm really just gonna play. I need to get pink color. I'm using just my other monitor as like a color fill. There we go. This one. Open. Crap. This is not what I want. Hold on. It's fine because like no one's watching anyway. This is really just a test. I'm speaking to myself. This is really just like a test. And then I need lossless scaling. I will say this is like incredibly... It's hard to set up everything, but then once you have everything set up, it's like way better. Because then I can just focus on the game. We're going to do a new file, and we're just going to hop in here. My goal is to play most of the hero campaign.
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everything's a go.
And I kind of hope everything sounds okay. I could turn up the volume of the game.
Cargo secured on board and what?
Didn't copy that. Over.
What? Also, I'm sorry. You might hear some.
Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that hedgehog!
Yeah. I don't want you to hear my air conditioner in the background. Wait, I might be able to fix that with my... Hold on. I might be able to fix this. Noise removal. And then let's change my aux. Properties. Device. Broadcast. Okay.
Attention all units.
Yeah.
Suspects
Okay.
heading
All right.
south.
That seemed to do it. So hopefully we don't hear. We do not hear my air conditioner unit in the background. pretty bad frame rate stutter there. So I might be running too many things on my computer. That's the wrong button. Okay, I'm gonna restart because that was lame and dumb and stupid and lame and dumb and stupid.
Attention all units. Suspect
I could do
seen
better
heading
than that.
south.
I've played this
Block all
game
major
ever since I
roads
was a
and
kid.
capture the suspect.
The trick. It's really interesting because you can hit the walls on this stage and not lose speed, but obviously the strat is to not hit the walls. Okay, I might turn off lossless scaling because it seems to not doing this game any favors. Normally when I play it with lossless scaling, it works pretty well, but it doesn't. Maybe, I think my computer just has too many things going on. Maybe. I'm just mad chilling. I'm mad chilling. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fix some things. I'm gonna turn off lossless scaling. Also, it's really hot in my room because I tried to... I tried to see if I could play without my air conditioner unit going, but I just couldn't. So, yeah. I'm assuming... Yo, David Lawrence. How's it going, man?
Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
How's it going? How's it going? I don't know when you started chatting. All of this is just a test. This is all just like a test. And I keep looking at chat and I keep messing up my game. So if you think something's wrong with the audio or something, please let me know so I can fix it. The plan long term is to maybe do some art streams. Now I'm starting to actually play the game. Now that lossless scaling was turned off. It's kind of messing up my inputs. Damn it. Okay, zoom in. I do know some techniques in this game.
Here we go.
I know some. I know the speedy thing to do a lot of the times. Oh shit. The speedy thing to do is to like curl up in a ball and then quickly uncurl, because then you keep your spin dash speed. Like you do one of those. There you go. Whenever I play this game, look, I can go up the wall. Isn't that interesting? Whenever I play this game from the start, it always confuses me because I think I'm used to using Sonic's like abilities. Like whenever I play this game from the start, I desperately miss the bounce bracelet because it's so helpful for just like general navigation and speed stuff. But also, like, I kind of hate how the characters look when they get all their upgrades, if you know what I'm talking about. Sonic looks okay, Shadow looks okay, but Knuckles at the end of his campaign, if you unlock all of the items, he looks awful. Like some items look cool, like the sunglasses, but he gets those like he gets those fist punchy, glowy things. You know what I'm talking about? And they're just not pleasing to look at. It kind of ruins the character's silhouette a little bit. Sonic's pretty chill. He gets like an arm bracelet. Oh, and then he gets those like breather things.
Yes.
That helps him breathe underwater. Yeah. My cat's trying to get on my lap.
Too
right
easy.
now.
Piece of cake.
Normally I get A ranks and everything. Trust. David Lawrence. I was born in 1996.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out of here. finally decided to show up, eh?
My cat's
Okay.
jumping in my lap.
Bring it
Spider
on!
Troop Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Copy that.
So easy strat for this boss. My mouse is on the screen. Easy strat for this boss is you just want to stand on a box, and then when he passes over, you just have to jump at him before he destroys the. Or you could just like die immediately.
Spider Troop Bigfoot
I
reporting
think I
to
was sitting in a
headquarters.
box that was
Intruder
too
has been
close. It
located.
wasn't like parallel to his path, so that's why that happened.
Aim for the cockpit.
you,
That's
I'll
your
push out.
sweet spot.
I destroyed this box for no reason. There we go. Because normally, without doing that strat, you have to wait for him to land, and then this boss takes like 6 years. I'm gonna go to this other box that was over here.
This is Spider
Yeah.
Troop Bigfoot. Bigfoot to headquarters. Over. We've engaged the enemy and request backup.
Everything sounds okay. I keep looking at my OBS, just expecting something to be exploding, but so far so good. I don't know what my
Hey,
cat's
guys,
doing.
Take care.
I'm gonna get him off my lap. There he goes.
What?
Every cutscene in this game is iconic to me.
It all starts with this. A jewel containing
I'm
the
making
ultimate
mac and
power.
cheese.
That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you.
Even the lighting and stuff, I actually really like how the Sonic characters look with like this harsh lighting. Even the like,
You fake hedgehog.
even though they're super, you can see the polygons. You could probably count the polygons on the model, and the texture resolution's like awful. It's still so charming to me. It's probably nostalgia, but
He's
that's fine.
fast. Hey, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
My name's Shadow. I'm
Voice
the world's
acting's a little
ultimate
goofy.
life form. There's no time for games. Farewell.
Also, I love how easily you can tell what's mocaps and then what's not mocaps.
Not again.
Sometimes you can just tell. They have like, the Sonic characters have this mascot head syndrome where it looks like
Just
they're not
let it
the
go.
characters, but it looks like they're
You
like
just don't know when to give
mascot
up.
costumes
Do
of the
it.
characters.
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine.
This is the introduction of
Got
Rouge
that?
the Bat to the Sonic
The
series.
Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize
She
the
did not
energy of
exist
the
before this
Chaos
game.
Emeralds. That makes it very powerful.
Sega
What the?
and their wisdom were like, what will make
Look
this
who's
game
calling
better
you a
than
thief.
Sonic Adventure? And then they put hits on a bat.
Following the signal from the emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, is it not?
It's you, Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr. Eggman.
Well, I guess I can use it.
I always thought this plot point was kind of like contrived just to get Knuckles into the
Not
game.
if I can help it.
Like he breaks the Master Emerald so that Eggman doesn't steal it.
Ah! What was that?
But
all
it doesn't.
about?
There had to be a better
Did to my
solution to that
emerald?
scenario.
I did that to
And then
prevent the
also
Master
him
Emerald
breaking
from being
it,
stolen, you idiot.
like
It's in
sends it
pieces, I can
everywhere on
restore
the
it.
earth.
And by the way, that's not your emerald.
I don't really understand that, but that's okay.
I'll look into it once I get back to the base.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
Batgirl, copyright DC Comics. Uh-oh. There we go.
Two more left.
Okay, I instantly found one. Literally the first button I pressed, I found one. That's awesome. Wait, and it wasn't even the one that I was supposed to be looking for. It was like the third one. On the side of the bird, on the side of the bird chest underneath the feathers. So I think
Super strong wind.
it said bird chest.
Riding the wind is the easiest
already-
way to get to high
Let's just speed run.
It's closer.
There it is right there. I knew it. Armored car. I know there's armored tanks. I think it's on the other side. I think there's a bunch of like little tanks flying around over here. Yeah. There it is right there.
Closer.
It's literally that easy. These Knuckle stages, I know, popular opinion on them, they're pretty contentious, because they could either go that quickly, or,
Yeah, this is
like,
perfect.
you could be looking forever. Because I think there's a stage later called Mad Space, that the map is just really big, and there's a lot of levels, like, vertically, where things can get a little bit confusing. So I doubt it'll be that easy forever.
There's no mistake about it. This must be the island. It's a secret military base that is reinforced and super strong. It's
Yeah,
called
they got an
Desert
actual
Island.
kid to read these voice
I heard the
lines.
news about it on satellite TV.
But
still
honestly,
can't
he does a
believe
pretty
that
good job.
Sonic destroyed the military
Like, he
building
sounds like a kid,
or
which
robbed
makes sense
banks.
because he is a kid. But I don't know, it's pretty
Sonic,
pretty
I'm
acceptable
on my way.
acting, child acting
What?
for the
Hey,
for
look,
the
it's
game.
Amy.
By the
And
standard
Amy
set of
too.
the rest of the voice
What's
quality
Amy doing
acting
here?
in this game,
Doesn't matter.
he
I
doesn't
have to
stand
help
out as
Amy
particularly
because she's in
bad.
danger. Tornado transformation.
Nice. I miss my wife Tails. And this is gameplay right here. I'm literally not going to fail.
Hey, how's that?
You know, in the game's inadequacies, there's charm. Nobody's playing this for the mech stuff anyway, most of the time.
This time
I
I'll
don't
let
mind
you
the
go,
mech stages,
but
but
next
the
time
mech
we meet, you won't be so lucky.
the mech fights, they're not really crazy. Honestly, all of the 1v1
Wow,
fights
Tails,
aren't
you did
super
it.
fun.
But what are you doing here on this island?
I'm the one who should be asking that question. Don't you know it's dangerous here?
I know, but I'm
It's
here
Amy
to save
Rose.
my hero, Sonic.
Again?
Hurry! I know Eggman's up to no good again.
Okay, you stay here and I'll be right back.
Amy got hard sidelined in this
Don't leave
game.
without me. I want to help Sonic too.
She's just like hanging out. In Sonic Adventure, she had way more relevance to the plot, and she had like a character arc. And in this game, she just doesn't. You could say that she's being brave by like going to this like government facility to save Sonic, but the game, the narrative in the game treats her as a joke.
Don't worry. Defeat all enemies around here, and the doors open automatically.
Okay.
And I honestly, again, I don't really mind these mech stages. Especially when you get the upgrades. Like when you're able to hover and stuff, they're kind of fun. Oh. Except they do that thing Mario 64 does. And I'll explain that in a second. But they do that thing that Mario 64 does where modern 3D games don't really do this. Like if I click back, instead of like immediately moving your character back, he does a little swivel. Like this is me pressing forward and back. He does a little swivel. I guess you could do it quickly. And it doesn't. Like if you have speed. So I guess I just maybe I go low key switch down. I'm talking out of my ass because I want to be the best in this game. Okay. I don't know if I'll do the Chow Garden. Probably not. The Chow Garden is fun when you're a kid, because, like, you actually care about your chows. And also, all of these introduction stages, they're meant to be a little bit easy, because they're trying to familiarize you with the controls and everything. The hard mode of the game is the Dark Souls. They kind of expect you to play the hero mission first, even though they give you the choice to play whichever one first that you want. They kind of expect you to play the hero one first. So it bears the burden of having to introduce the uninitiated to the world of Sonic, and then also like how to play the game. So it's a little slower paced at the start, but the Sonic stages are still really good. Like Metal Harbor that's coming up is like one of my favorite. One of my favorite ones. I think this is. I don't want to go up there because I'm afraid I'm gonna fall down. I'm actually very frightened. I swear to God, I'm gonna like look at the stream. I'm gonna look at the stream after it's done, and I'm gonna notice something horribly wrong. Can I still jump up here? Yeah, I didn't get that robot. I was too afraid to aim at them, because I guess that is also an issue. A potential control issue with the mechs is that you use your analog stick to aim, but then it's also movement. So if I want to aim, it's like really hard and scary because I'm afraid I'm gonna move my character off the level. Okay. I think this is to get. And you can shoot Omochao. Let me try to shoot Omochao. I have to just keep shooting as I approach him. And then he'll be upset. Got him. I shot him. I kind of love that they let you do that. It's really fun. Yeah.
I did it!
You did it, Tails.
That was
I got a
easy.
C rank, but that's okay. I always just play through the game first, and then care about the ranks after when I get to the world map. Because really, the fact that you can unlock all of the character-specific upgrades and then go back and
Keep
get
your
ranks
voice
then
down.
really
Have
makes me
no
not
fear.
worry about the ranks at the start of the game.
Amy Rose is here.
How'd you get here?
Also, point of note of Sonic character
Well,
design
if you
here.
gotta know, I
You'll
caught a
notice
ride
all
with
of
Tails.
Sonic's characters and their mouths
you
and stuff.
sure you
Their
don't
mouths
need
are in
my
the
help?
center of their
It looks
face,
like you could
where
use it.
modern Sonic,
The reason I'm in here
his
is
mouth
because
is
of that
permanently
fake
attuned
hedgehog.
to like the right or left of
You
his
mean
face because it's
that
like
black
iconic
hedgehog?
smirk
Did you
Sonic.
see it? Where is it now?
Also, I'm pretty sure his
If I tell ya, will you
eyelids
marry me?
are
No
blue,
way.
or
I
they're
thought
the
I
color
had
of their
you
body.
this
So like
time.
Amy has pink eyelids, where in this game there's like skin toned.
That black hedgehog
Just a note, I
came here with
guess. I don't know what I
Dr.
prefer.
Eggman.
So,
I think I
Eggman's
prefer skin
behind
tone
this, huh?
eyelids.
What's all that writing on the wall anyway? Did you write that?
No.
Wait for me.
This is the
Sonic.
cell that
Such
Jared
a
Robotnik
rat.
was like government executed in. They put Sonic in the same cell. So I guess they were gonna kill him or something. Okay, here comes the cool part. I can jump. Yeah. I don't have the light speed dash, so I can't do that yet. I love this. I love this stage. If I had the light speed dash, I could go across there. See, like, you can't really speed run this without those upgrades. About to get the light speed dash. Yeah, there we go. And with the bounce bracelet, you can actually destroy these planes that are flying across. And you get points for it. It's actually one of the tricks you have to do to get an A rank in this game, on this map. For some reason, the A rank on this map is like ridiculously hard to get. Do a jump, skip the iconic Sonic ring, loop-de-loop. Sonic stages really don't last too long.
Missile launch in 15 seconds.
Okay, alright. Here we go.
10, 9,
I'm gonna go for the better one.
7, 6, 5,
Alright. There we go, there we go.
2,
I did it.
fire.
Excellent. Going for that top. There's like 2 tiers in this where there's the easy lower handle that you can grab onto if you're running out of time, or there's that harder one that I did just there where you basically have to execute it exactly like that, and it's actually really finicky. But I've just done it so much, it's not easy. I was just really lucky. You can jump this, I think.
Yes!
And I've had runs of this stage where I actually like miss the goal ring completely, and I just run off the stage there. And I actually don't think this is going to be an A rank because I didn't get enough points. Yeah.
Too easy.
That's how
Piece of
tight
cake.
this A rank is. Like, I got an incredible time, but you have to destroy those planes on the way, or it just doesn't count as an A rank.
Phew. So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again of all places.
I found you. Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me?
Also, I love
You're not even
Comic
good
Sans
enough
for
to
the
be mine.
Make you eat
subtitles.
those words.
Bold decision.
There's no time
Very
to play
bold
games.
decision.
You won't even get the chance.
I actually don't remember the strat on how to beat Shadow here.
I'm the coolest.
I love that voice line. Like, 'cause Shadow, if you have to say you're the coolest, I don't think you are the coolest. Uh-oh. That's what I mean. It's a little janky. These 1v1 fights, they're a little bit janky.
You won't even get the chance.
I think I could roll into him. Let me try to roll
Be
into him.
able to just attack him. Try something to lower his
I'm the
defenses.
coolest.
I'm the coolest. Oh. What you doing? Okay, so I just have to wait for him to... So just stand there after he homing attacks, I guess. See, unlike him, I don't have a health bar. I have unlimited, Ow. He needs one more hit. Please don't die again. Shit. I'm so scared of homing. Homing attacking in this game's a little janky too.
You won't even get the chance.
Really?
Can't attack him from the front.
Mochow.
Try maneuvering and attack from the rear.
Yeah, see, I rolled into him, but I didn't grab a ring and now I died.
There's no time
I swear to
to
God,
play
if I game
games.
over fighting
You won't
Shadow.
even get the chance.
When Shadow stops, that's your chance to
Thank you,
attack him.
Omochow. Thank you.
I'm the coolest.
I see. So I'll just roll into him instead of trying to. I had a homing attack and I got scared I was gonna fall off the stage. Okay. 2 hits.
Not bad for an imposter.
Do you know who I am?
Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up? Gotta get out of here. Find Amy and Tails. Right away.
It's just like inner monologue. Because Sonic didn't move his mouth at all. Secret path over here. There's a secret path route. You one of these? And there's no way to skip that one. I skip them when I can, but there's no skipping that one. I will say the decision to make the characters like stop on a dime when you're about to run off the ledge, very smart decision. Also, 7 minutes for this stage is absolutely a ridiculous amount of time. It is way too much time. Anybody who spends 7 minutes on this stage, they've already lost. Something has gone horribly, horribly wrong. I tried to lightspeed dash there, but it didn't work. I'm gonna try to land on the rail. There is a rail on the outside of this, but I'm too scared to try to go for it. Just give it a try. I don't have chat on. I missed the... Oh, and then I fell down. Let me get chat up really quick. I need... Yes, there we go. Wow, my stream is so delayed. Why is it so delayed? Again, I'm speaking to myself here, but this is really just a test. I kind of wanted to see how my YouTube channel would handle with the analytics and see if it would recommend this video to people. If you press A here really quickly, you could get the balloon. I didn't get the balloon. Got on the rail. And that is a speed strat I'm doing when I oh, I did. If I homing dashed there or whatever, homing attacked, I think I would have went straight into the abyss. So I'm glad I just kind of hung in the air.
Just made it.
Yeah, 7 minutes is way too much time. 7 minutes is way, way, way too much time. FMV cutscene, because we can't render explosions in real time yet, so we're on the Sega Genesis. Wait, we're on the Sega Dreamcast. Ooh, but we put real-time renders on top of the FOV. That's the power of CD-based gaming.
This place sure feels haunted. There's no time to lose. I have to hurry and find the master.
I really hope this goes as well as the last one. That was just really fast. I don't mind the sharp claws. They look fine. It's those stupid glow stick punch things that I don't like. What was the hint? Twin huts? I don't know this map as well as the other ones. Twin huts. Ghost Train Mountain? It seems like there's a train on this mountain, so... Let's see. Okay. Twin huts? Is there two in there? No, look, there's twin huts. Are they in between them? Can I dig? Yeah. 20 coins! Are you in it? Yeah,
2 more left.
Twin skulls. We got a twin theme going on.
This is the Ghost Train turntable. Move the switch in the direction you want the train
Twin
to go.
skulls. That's very specific, but actually not specific at all. Church Mountain. That's a little bit more specific, but I don't know if I'm on Church Mountain, so I'm going to climb up here and see. It appears that I'm not on Church Mountain, because my radar's not going. So So that means Church Mountain is another one. Oh, that looks like a church over there, I reckon. And I'm looking for 2 skulls. I guess we'll start at the top and work right down. See, there's like a method to this, but the way that you get points in this mode is it calculates the time at the bottom of it. Okay, well, I could have figured that out. So, I feel like that was cheated a little bit. The way points are calculated in this game mode is that every time you talk to one of those robots, you get less points. I want you to do it without hits. But the thing is that I don't care how many points I get. I just want to get the game.
It's closer.
It's not falling. Oh, there it is.
One more left.
Excellent. Okay, we'll talk to this TV. Shit. Imagine a world where that didn't happen and falling off the mountain just killed you like there. Okay, it'll save you a single time. I thought I was gonna float up again. That's why I wasn't trying to fight for my life. Terrible! A skull buried in the rocky wall. Whoever wrote these tips, like, some of them are actually super helpful. Some of them tell you exactly where they are. Yeah, see, Pumpkin Mountain. In what world is telling me it's in a rocky wall helping me? Okay. Get close. It's been yellow for a long time. It's not yellow anymore. Not yellow anymore. Not yellow anymore. Interesting. So yeah, this one's not going as quick as the other one. The other one I did. Oh, what? 2. Ooh. Oh, this looks suspicious, doesn't it? Yeah.
I found him.
Honestly, I don't mind these treasure hunt stages. I really don't, because you could. Knuckles controls like Sonic, so it feels kind of familiar. The only thing that you could really hate on them for is the camera. The camera's not good enough to support some of these stages, and then also, as the stages get bigger, they get more annoying.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears and listen to me very carefully. My name is Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientist, and soon to be the world's
I love the
witness
real-time dub,
greatest empire of all
but
time.
it has kind of ruined this cutscene. I also like that this confirms that making Doomsday devices that look like your face runs in the Robotnik family. Because Jared Robotnik built the art. So. Pretty hardcore. Alright guys, we're gonna make a Sonic game where Dr. Robotnik blows up the moon.
Moon is gone?
He blows it up.
Eggman! Oh, that creep never gives up.
But how did he manage to harness all that energy?
I love the look of the models. I actually really do.
Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, that's the reason they were looking for him.
Sonic looks pissed.
Tails?
The Chaos Emeralds are like magnets.
Also, this plot point doesn't make any sense at all.
I can use that to find where Eggman is.
iconic voice line coming out.
I'll take care of the police while you try and find a way out of here. Find Eggman.
It's a different cutscene.
Three of you. That means me too. Hey, wait!
You see how mocapped she looked there? She looked very mocappy. Cool. Uh-oh. There we go. Cool. Originally, Tails was not part of the campaign.
Okay.
So, I would love to know more about the development of this game. Because I've heard that, but it just seems, he seems very, like, for Tails being a late addition into development, like, his stages are pretty good. I actually think this one's better. Booster. Okay, I have the booster now. Obviously, we're reusing Radical Highway's like level assets here. I'm trying to think if he has unique assets. You can tell on the mech stages though that the Dr. Robotnik mech stages, they have a lot more originality. The level I'm thinking of is the one on the Space Colony Arc, where you're able to just like float around as Robotnik or Eggman. If you played the game, you know. Get a lot of points for destroyers. Also, Miles Tails Prower. Description, date of birth, none. Hair, fox, brown. Place of birth, none. Eyes, blue. Height is small. Complexion? Fox. Weight, light. Sex, male. Build, small. Race, fox. Complexion and race are fox. Occupations, none. Nationality, none. Tails does not have he does not hold an allegiance to any country, and he's also unemployed. Oh, I didn't press A again. I actually held A, expecting that to hover, and then I was surprised when it didn't hover. See, like that. God damn it. I pressed A too late that time. Yeah, I pressed A way too late. That's like such a cheap shot. In the modern day, and honestly, I don't even care that it's a cheap shot. Because in the modern day, when this game gets playtested and every single person gets hit by one of those blasts, they'll be like, modern games would be like, we need to figure out a way for this not to happen to players. And back then, they just didn't care. They're like, you're gonna get hit by this. Accept it. I don't think getting this is worth it, but I'm gonna get it. Yeah, it's awesome. See the chow key. Also, I feel like, control-wise, if maybe the problem's not how Tails controls, maybe it's just the stages are not built in a way that really lets them be played well. This whole, like, curl section, like, I feel like you're supposed to go fast, but because you're going uphill, it makes your mech go slow. Like, if I run down this, like, look how fast I run. Like, I feel like that was the intention of this, like, corkscrew area. But, like, because I'm going uphill, I'm, like, struggling to get uphill. And those little bullets, they hurt me. This is kind of ridiculous. I think at some point you get like super boosters that make you run faster. So I really think maybe the stages are all designed with every power-up in mind, and then they remove like look, this is a I can go fast here. I almost said incline, but it's the opposite of an incline. It's an outcline. If your roads can do that, imagine driving. Killed me. He jumped on me. I get to go incline. What is that gorilla doing? What's he doing? Even though I'm not doing the Chow Garden on this run, the Chow Garden is really fun. And I'm glad it's in the game. And it was kind of sad for a while that Sonic games like refused to acknowledge them. There was a while where Sonic was just embarrassed to have any lore at all. Believe that at that time, but it's probably because I have full health towards that. I love the little subtle details. I love the Planet of Chaos Chow movie poster. I love that. I'd say stream's going okay, although just nobody's in chat. I don't think YouTube's recommending my stream.
I gotta do better next time.
So this, in my head, I'm kind of cooking that streams and like YouTube short algorithms, they factor into different places, you know. Also, no transition here.
I didn't expect
by the way,
the inside of the mines to be like this. This is gonna be tougher than
no cutscene explaining where I'm at, or it's just hard cuts to Knuckles in this mine area.
If you throw the switch, the water level might change. Try it.
In 3 metal barrels. The ghost room. I don't know this level as well as I do the other ones. The earlier levels, so I'm gonna have to actually use my brain here.
Different areas are accessible depending on the water levels.
Hey! Okay, I found one, but not the one I was looking for. What do you have to say for yourself? A room behind the caution sign that warns about the ghosts. Okay. It makes me think it's not in here. Maybe the ghost room is in that mine. Oh, it's Big the Cat! There he is. Look at him. I saw him for a second. I had to get there. It's Big. It's Big. Big the Cat noticed. Big the Cat moment. There he is. It's Big the Cat. That's fine. Alright, it's time to find this ghost room. I think this water level has to be higher, but I'm not even sure if this is the right way. And I ran out of hints. Ghost room, ghost room, ghost room, ghost room. Ghost room. Oh. I know there's one spot that it's like a tunnel, kinda. I'll try to go.
If you throw the switch, the water level might change. Try it.
Oh, caution ghosts. Okay. Okay, so I need to put the water level back down. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, the camera. Modern cameras don't have this issue where they, like, are physical objects that get stuck on props in the world. Ghost room. We are in the ghost room. In 3 metal barrels. I also like how the ghosts, like, just jump scare you. The camera's having a good time in this room, I can tell.
It's closer.
Oh, they're there. The prophesized Pharaoh trio. Hedgehog fanatic, welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? I have so much delay in my stream that by the time I read this message, you're already going to be leaving. But I just want you to know that I read your message out loud. How you doing, man? I like being this close to one already. Is it on the floor above me? I think it might be. So I'm gonna have to change the water level to 2? To 1? I can't stress how much the knuckles... Hedgehog Fanatic 2006 says, I can't stress how much the knuckles and or rouge levels suck. I don't mind it. I think they're kind of like... It really depends on the stage. Certain levels suck, but like I think this level is okay. I don't know. I'm an apologist for this game. I really am. What did I say? Left eye on the jumbo face. Left eye on the jumbo face. Yeah, I don't mind the Rouge and Knuckles levels because they do help break up the pacing. It's just when they take forever, that's when they get annoying. Which this one's kind of taking forever. Left eye on the jumbo face. I'm close to it, but I'm not close to it. Left eye on the jumbo face. Jumbo face. Okay, I'm kind of picking up what you're putting down, Hedgehog Fanatic. I'm kind of... I am relating to you a little bit. Oh!
If you throw the switch, the water level might change. Try it.
This is a face? This is what a face... This is what the game considers a face. Also, this is the right eye. I guess this is the left eye if you're looking from its direction.
I found it.
Yeah.
I have to try harder.
Rank E. Poor K. That's okay, though. I don't know why my stream delay is so bad. That's going to be something I'm going to have to fix.
Sheesh. There always seems to be a lot of police around when you don't need them.
Iconic voice
Any
line.
news yet?
I love that voice line.
For some reason, I'm not getting a signal from the 6 remaining Chaos Emeralds. Maybe Eggman took the emeralds into outer space.
Outer space? Knuckles!
I was just in the
Hey, guys.
sewers.
Long
I like to
time no
think that
see.
what Knuckles
I
was
must have got
in
lost
that
in the mines.
in real life,
Looking
our,
for the
our
master
sewers
emerald
look like
pieces was
like a
tougher than
ghost
I thought
prison.
it would be. Where are
Look at
we
Tails'
anyway?
smile.
Hey, where are you going?
I never looked at his
Move
smile
aside,
before.
Knuckles. I managed to find the
Also, this is very
transcripts between
mocap
Eggman and the president
animation
in the government computer.
for Amy.
I'm following the
Again.
president's limo right now.
Oh, we get
If
to
we
track
get
the
into
president
limo,
down.
We can trace the call to find Eggman.
Okay, let's meet up there.
Okay, just find the president, Tails. Tails
Hey, wait for me,
does not
Tails.
have Tails and Knuckles does not have flesh-colored eyelids, so it's just the hedgehogs that do.
Be over there. Let's
But I
go.
don't. Does Shadow have flesh-colored eyeballs? I don't think he does. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I don't like these levels more than I dislike the Knuckles ones. The Knuckles and the Rouge ones. Okay, I can press B to drift, if I remember correctly. I had to double tap it though? I don't remember. Do I have to hold it? Or I double tap A to drift? Yeah, now I'm in drift mode. Okay. I kind of remember that. And then I have to re-tap it. Yeah, there we go. And then B's just break. I'm going to pause real quick. Hedgehog Fanatic says, I could never get all A ranks because 1, it's the score and time conditions, and 2, I could never beat all the missions. Yeah, they are more annoying if you're trying to go for all A ranks. If you're just playing the game to get through them, they're not as annoying because, like, you only have to play them once. But I can imagine, especially because they're random, getting an A rank is very frustrating. I agree. Because I wonder if the speedrun strat for those is to just, like, keep reloading the level until you get, like, favorable RNG. Which I know, from a speedrunner's perspective, like, speedrunning those kind of things, they're really annoying for people. Because that just leads to a bunch of time wasted just resetting the game and not actually playing the game.
Tails, did you find the
Now that I
president?
know I can press A twice to drift,
Almost, Sonic. Just a few
it has
more
helped me
minutes.
a lot. I have to track down the president somehow. Also, it is really funny to think that the game is presenting this as a, like, drivable road that civilians use in the middle of the air, like, way above the city. I know that's just, like, for video games, right? Like, they can't render the city, so they just put a city in the skybox. But, yeah, this is really funny. Like, the person that was in that sedan is just, like, a mom and her kids. I drift. I'm drifting still. And I boost! Did I find the president? There he is. It's the president's limousine. Well, I guess also, but in cutscenes they are on an actual street, so I guess this is just a suspension of disbelief moment where you just have to. Or I guess I'm on a bridge because there's water underneath me. Yeah, I guess I was on a bridge that whole time. It's just a really windy bridge. Still funny to think about. Nice. I can play a mini game.
Mr. President, reports show that since the incident 3 hours ago, the country is in turmoil. Our financial communities are impacted, and our satellite communications are down. An emergency meeting has been called. Mr. President, this is a national crisis.
You have to tell the president it's a national crisis when half the moon gets exploded. Like, is that something you have to tell him?
What is it that you want? Dr. Eggman.
Well, let's just get down to business then, shall we, Mr. President? I won't bore you with all the details since I know you are a very busy man. Mr. President, my demands are quite simple. Surrender to the Eggman Empire and make no attempts to resist. Otherwise, your country will cease to exist. You have 24 hours to give me your answer.
No way!
Do us all a favor, Eggman. I beg you. Cool. He looks cool.
Eggman Empire.
The juxtaposition between live-action human president and Sonic.
Don't worry, Mr. President. Everything's under control. Just leave it to us. Got it, Tails?
I got it! He's transmitting from the space colony Ark.
Okay, let's move it!
Wait up, Sonic!
Hey, you,
Mr. President, we're receiving an incoming signal from our agent.
Mr. President was like, was that a talking hedgehog? And a fox? But I guess they know that there's anthropomorphic animals because Rouge is a gun agent. They've hired them.
I saw that Batgirl go inside with him as well. Well, you saw them too, right?
Well, yeah.
We should be able to get into outer space from
Okay,
there.
got the whole
I don't know
squad
what the
together
space
now.
colony is all about,
Sonic,
but I'll
Knuckles,
find and
Tails, and then
destroy that
Amy's
camp,
not in this
and then
cutscene.
kick their
Or in this
imperial
shot.
butt.
I'll go and find the entrance.
Because she's not playable. I also like the implication that either Eggman, Gerald Robotnik made this place and put his, or Gerald found this place and put his face everywhere. Because I think this isn't a kidnap here. It's those statues in the background, you can see the echidnas. To the left of my screen, they're like ancient echidna, Egyptian sculpture things. So either Gerald Robotnik found this and put his face everywhere, or Eggman took over. But I kind of think it's the former because... did I shoot almost? He was reacting like I shot him. I didn't even notice that I shot him. All of these doors are for fun, so I'm just skipping them. Oh my god, this level sucked. Yeah. It's just one of those things that when you grow up with the game, you can accept it, and you can love the game for its flaws. But we did not need a go-kart level. I don't even fully understand the logic behind it because you're playing. This is a Sonic game. You're playing as a fast, speedy character like all the time. So I guess the logic is to have like variety, but it feels half-baked. Oh, I didn't. Yo, Freedom, welcome, welcome. My stream delay is so bad that, like, I'm gonna say welcome to you 20 minutes after you say hi, so I'm just vibing. I'm gonna try to get through all of the hero story and then probably call it. The fact that you're forced to die after falling off any platforms and there's no way back up makes this one of my least favorite Sonic levels. I've never seen this game before in your life. Oh my god, Freedom. How have you... That means you haven't lived this game. Yeah, and I agree with you, Hedgehog Fanatic 2006. The sand in this level makes it really annoying. Unless you don't fall off, and it's fine. Again, it's just one of those things that you learn to love and appreciate the jank because you can maneuver around the jank. So this game's really not kind to new players, but once you know how to play the game, it's like it plays way better, which is really unintuitive and not. That means the game's not well designed. from a certain perspective, but that's okay. I still like it. This is not how... This is... In this game, Freedom... Oh, yeah, I'm dead now. Yeah, so that's what you were talking about. I missed... I pressed jump just a millisecond too late and fell into sand, and then I couldn't jump out. And it's also inconsistent really quickly, because Sonic has a boss coming up that you're able to, like, jump out of the sand. So why can this mech not jump out of the sand, but Sonic can? I don't know. I'm kind of surprised you've never seen this game, Freedom, by how much we talk about it. The game's split up into 3 different play styles. You have these mech shooter ones, you have Knuckles and Rouge, and you're like treasure hunting. It's more like traditional 3D platformer collectathon, and then you have the Sonic stages, which are objectively the best part of the game. Oh, I forgot to do We're making progress now. I can't fall into the sand again. I'll be fine. There we go.
I did it!
Freedom says, I was a big Spyro and Pokemon nerd as a kid. I've actually never played Spyro, but I played a ton of Pokemon
I gotta do
up.
better next time.
Pokemon, in general, the modern version of Pokemon, I don't like anymore. I played Pokemon Sword, and it really disappointed me. It felt like an upscaled 3DS game. I know the more modern, like, Pokemon, the most recent Pokemon game people liked, and then C's the newest one, the brand new one that was announced, people seem to be warmly received. I'm gonna restart because that was lame. Pokemon is the best. Oh, is my stream delay not that bad? Because I literally just said that. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was. These are the fun stages, Freedom. These are the stages where you get to go fast, because you're playing as Sonic the Hedgehog in the Sonic the Hedgehog video game. Except, I still have to go kind of slow at points here, because I don't have all the abilities yet. So I'll have to go off the fast path to get the bounce bracelet in this stage. Let's resume it. I saw the dragon and was like, dead. That makes sense for your character. That's on brand for you. Oh. Okay, I actually didn't have to go off the beaten path to get that. That's nice. This is when they teach you that you have to put this weird tooth key in the thing, and then it opens the door. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna go back. It's cool. Oh. There we go. Oh, I think I shouldn't have jumped. Do I restart? Do I restart? Maybe I restart. I'll restart. Yeah. I want a clean run of this, because these Sonic stages are like the bread and butter of everything that I just want to do a good job at them. I don't really understand the scoring gimmicks of going through these hoops or something and the rails or something. Yeah, you have to go through the hoops. There's not good feedback for when you do it and when you get points. Like I got points there. I got points here. I got points here. I don't think I got points there actually, even though I got the thing. There we go. And then there's one up here. There's these. I didn't get them. That's okay. I'm gonna lock in. Do I still have the bounce bracelet? I think I do. I see it on Sonic. That'll be my only reset. If I mess up again, I'll just keep going. It's not well communicated, Hedgehog Fanatic. I agree with you. The game does not do a good job of teaching you that you get points for jumping through them, and there's not good like visual feedback and like clarity. The only way that you even know you get points there is, oh, I didn't press the thing. Also, cool cameo by the Gamma Robots here from Sonic Adventure. I appreciate that. It's like fan service. I do like the song in this. I maybe understand the combo with Tails and Eggman. I think a lot of the game makes sense score-wise. Like, it's just Robotnik robots you destroy and the time and cool stuff you do. It's really just this stage that really does not make sense to me. I actually don't think I fully understand the Robotnik and Tails one. Is it time and just like your highest combo score-wise that increases your score? Is there anything else that goes into that? Okay, and you get to look cool here because you get to toss it midair. Whoa. Yeah.
I found the key to the door at the dead end over there. Bring it here to open the
Yeah,
door.
when they put those like ring boxes in there, you're supposed to be able to go through them. I guess they don't want you to homing attack, is what it is. Resuming for Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh. Hedgehog Fanatic says, I did a Tails run in Sonic Advance, got 2 more emeralds for the 2 I got a Sonic, making it 4. In Sonic Advance, it has been forever since I played that game. But I remember loving that game as a kid. It's like a tiny Chow garden and everything. Do you like Sonic Advanced or Sonic Advance 2 more? Because they're pretty different. Because Sonic Advance 2, I think, a lot like Sonic 2 on the Genesis, it focuses way more on like going as fast as you can. We did it.
Yes!
Sonic the Hedgehog. And I got another emerald of Sonic, which only leaves 2 more emeralds to collect. Nice. Yeah, I actually remember the... You can only... Was it Sonic Advance 2 that you had to get them with every character to unlock the true ending? Or is that... I think that was 2. I don't know why they did that. Just to pad playtime,
Looks like we're heading toward the center of the base.
That egghead sure loves mechanical things, doesn't he? I'll bet he has 1 or 2 spaceships lying around here somewhere.
The door's locked. We need a key to get in there.
No problem.
You don't know?
Find it. Right,
I assuming
Knuckles?
you're talking about the...
Why do I have to find the key?
What goes into the
Counting on you,
score
buddy.
for the
world's greatest
Eggman
treasure
and
hunter.
Tails stuff. I love how the character models look in this game. Sonic looks so cute, but also cool. Oh god, this stage. Pattern shorts. Okay, cool. I love when you're just running around and I can't go this way yet because I don't have the upgrade. That sucks. I'm gonna have to go find the upgrade and then I'm gonna have to find my way back here. So let's go find the upgrade.
Flip the hourglass to open the doors. Watch the hourglass. Doors close when time is up.
I think I have to find the upgrade behind the stone statue. Or maybe the upgrade was dumb. Yeah. Yeah, these are the stupid, like, glow stick fists that I don't think look good. I think it's like 2 more. I don't remember what we're talking about. I like what these fists do, because it lets you get really, like, it lets you run fast as Knuckles really quickly. But, is this Oh, sorry. You like Sonic Advance 2 more. Yeah. I think I agree with you. And Sonic Advance 3 is cool because of the team, the different teams you can do. But I think Advance 2 is just, without any gimmicks, fully realized modern Sonic 2D-ness. I agree. I'm gonna go in this painting. I don't think it's in here.
Rats. Alright.
I got a bubble shield. What was the hint? Pattern shorts. Pattern shorts. Pattern shorts. I guess if you're a speedrunner, you know... Yeah, if you're a speedrunner, you've, like, memorized all of the hints. So if you get a hint, you know where it goes. Probably. That's what I assume. Oh, wait, shorts?
Closer.
Yeah. It's in his ass.
Alright. 2 more left.
Oh, it was behind him. Okay. Okay, and this is a cool storytelling. Even though these stages aren't the most fun to play, I like the environment, and I like the Egyptian theme mixed with like crude tech. You can see there's like an Egyptian statue there with Eggman's face plastered on top of it, very crudely. Although it looks a little bit weathered. Ghost protects the goddess. Yeah, if I was a speedrunner, I would know exactly what that meant. Teleport. There we go. The room with no entrance. Yeah, for a speedrunner, they know exactly what that means. Secret room between the red room and the blue room. I'm in the blue room currently. Is this the way to the red room? I would like to punch, actually. There we go. I keep going into those teleport things because, like, look, I'm in a room with no entrance right now, but it's not the correct one.
Alright.
By the way, I'm not moving on to Sonic Advance 2 until I beat the extra boss. The extra boss in Sonic Advance. I admire your commitment to like thoroughly exploring all the content in those games, because a lot of Sonic fans sleep on those games. They don't like treat them as part of like the main canon or part of the Sonic franchise in general. I'm kind of surprised those games haven't been re-released for anything modern either, because they're really good. The sprite art's really good too, because they're the modern Sonic. Same with Advance 3. Okay, Aaron, you're just running around. We're looking for the room with no entrance in between the blue room and the red room. Let's look for the room between the blue... I'm still in the blue room, so I guess I need to find my way out of the blue room. Ouch. Okay. Oh! I tried to pull back last second and it did not help. Okay. Let's smash. Go. Go. Go! I tried to speed up. Dang it. That's mean. Maybe I should glide. That's probably the strat. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm in the red room. No entrance in between these. Teleport? Yes! Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna play Sonic Labyrinth, my most despised Sonic gear game. Oh my god. Sonic Labyrinth? You're a masochist. Isn't that the game where Sonic gets, like, his shoes stolen? Or he gets, like, Robotnik sabotages his shoes or something, and he has to run slow because of it? I think that's the plot of that game. And for the Game Gear, too. Okay. punch. The animal thing covered up my UI so I couldn't see the key.
It's closer.
Camera, please work with me. I need to see. Are you in the wall?
Rats.
Yeah.
I
Excellent.
found him.
Have fun. Thanks for hanging out, Sonic, or Hedgehog Fanatic 2006. I appreciate you stopping by and chatting with me.
Not too bad.
Huh?
Iconic
Who's
boss
there?
here. Big Boo Boss.
What the? Ghost?
Ghost! I like to think that the ghost is... He's mad at Knuckles being amongst him, but he's also mad at... Oh look, the hieroglyphics show the ghost boss. I'm listening still, just trying to find the backgrounds while animating, trying so hard. You're working on your Cuntavision animation, I presume? It looks out of Digimon? Yeah. Oops, I need to hit this ghost. Very unique design. This ghost boss. He comes back in later Sonic games too, and I think he appeared in Sonic X as well. You can actually get 2 hits here if you're fast enough. Oh, like that. Gamers don't know they could get 2 hits, maybe 3 hits now. Professionals get 2 hits there, so that's why I got 2 hits. You can use Knuckles' punch to like speed him up really quickly. I remember struggling on this boss so much when I was a kid, but it's one of those bosses that once you know how to beat him, it's not as hard anymore. So now I just go all the way around him again, and punch the guy, opens the sun. And we get 2 hits again. There we go. Most of the game wasn't a problem for me. It wasn't until 3-3 that I got stuck. I've never played Sonic Labyrinth. I just know it exists. So I have no frame of reference for that game. I just know it's not well liked.
We did it! Let's go, Amy! Yeah!
Have you played Sonic 3D Blast? Because that's what I kind of think of it, that it controls like. Like, I feel like Sonic 3D Blast is kind of a predecessor, or it's the sequel, the soft sequel to Sonic Labyrinth.
Take your lives as well as the Chaos Emerald. I call on you to destroy these pests. Come out, my servant.
Also, this is another cool example of Eggman kind of like putting his ability of control over the natural existence of the pyramid. But also, like, did the Echidnas build this? Did they build this? Because this is like an Echidna pyramid. I think I also struggled with this boss as a kid, but it's also very easy. Jump, jump. We're killing it. We're absolutely speedrunning this. Oh, I'm on him. Excellent. Oh, he dodged. Yeah, see, I fell in the sand here and I didn't immediately die, unlike Tails and his mech. Let's wait for him to go back to normal. Okay. I really like how Sonic controls in this game. And it does make me a little bit sad that we have not received another Sonic game of this style in the modern day. They're too much of a coward to remake this game. Sega is. They're too cowardly.
Nice try, Rocky.
I think they nailed how Sonic controls in this game. Some of the stages like make it difficult still, but he controls so fluidly for me.
Primary engine ignition on. Beginning liftoff countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7,
The plot point that there's an entire space shuttle inside of this inside of this pyramid.
Shuttle liftoff.
So what I think this proves is that this was how Gerald Robotnik got to space. Because it's shown later that Eggman has a teleporter to get to the Ark, so he doesn't need this space shuttle.
So
Oh
this
god,
is the
the
space
freaking
colony
Knuckles
where
stage is coming
Eggman
up
is
that I don't
hiding.
like. Hedgehog Fanatic says almost all the game wasn't a challenge. The real challenge was the final boss.
Is
Oh, I
everyone
beat
alright?
3D Blast
We should
many
be
times.
landing
No.
soon.
The
Wow.
hatch doors are open. Sweat it, Knuckles.
Do you-
the only thing
do
in
you
the
like
cargo
it?
bay are those
What do you
master
mean?
emeralds.
Is it a good game?
Right?
Land the
Knock
shuttle
it
and
off,
let me
Knuckles.
out.
We're gonna crash this thing if you keep that up. Oh no! Don't touch that lever!
I remember playing it and being like, liking it a little bit as a kid. But I also know there's two versions of it. There's Sonic 3D Blast on the
What's up with that
Genesis, and then
knucklehead
there was
anyway?
like a
Trying to
Saturn
take
version,
over
I
the
think.
shuttle. I thought we were toast for sure. Huh? Where did he go now?
Or it was a Sega CD.
Looks like he bailed.
Or the 32X. I don't remember. I think it was the 32X. There was a version of
This
it.
place was
I
shut
don't
down
remember.
about 50 years ago because of a terrible accident.
Freedom
The
says
first
this is like a
newly
conspiracy theory
spherical space
IRL.
colony called Ark.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
it
that
was
there's a
operational,
space
it was the
shuttle
most
inside of a
advanced
pyramid.
research center
Yeah.
of its kind. But
Oh,
looking
you're
at it
right.
now,
You're so right.
Now
The
it's my
Echidnas
candy
are
mark,
kind of
wouldn't you
like
say?
working some real world
There's not much
conspiracy
time left
stuff
before
with it.
Eggman fires that
A
weapon
little
again.
bit.
We've got to hurry. Let's find the cannon and destroy it.
yeah. Someone designed that weapon to be impenetrable from outside attack.
Someone.
Its defense shields are super strong, so we have to find a way to destroy it from inside.
They're in on it. Or they're just, they're
It
knowers,
looks
you
like
know.
it, doesn't it? But
They're
in fact,
knowers,
it's a
and they
fake
like
one
to
I
show off
created
their
after
knowledge by
researching
putting it
the
in
real
their
emerald.
anthropomorphic
It has the
hedgehog
same
game.
wavelength and properties, but it's less powerful than the real one. It's designed to reverse the energy field inside the Chaos Emeralds and blow up. It looks so real.
Also, the
even
plot
a
point that
machine can't tell the
Tails
difference. I'll find the
created
power
a
supply and
Chaos
destroy
Emerald
it. Sonic,
kinda
you
comes out of
find the
nowhere.
Control room, okay?
So the plan is, we'll switch the Chaos Emeralds when the machine is stopped, right?
Sonic Fanatic says, I like it a little bit.
hate you. You guys
Yeah, I have a soft spot
leave
for
me
just
behind
all Sonic
and have
games,
all the fun.
but maybe I'll give 3D Blast a try sometime. Maybe I'll remember more of it than I think I do. I'd like to form a solid opinion on it. That's not just like regurgitating the general vibe. Freedom says, the furries always know too much. Yeah. Hey, there's been I always like, my brain. I had too much information flood my brain at once. My brain was getting DDoSed for a moment, but I think of the origins of furries, right? And I think of like Disney. I think of Sonic, of course, but there's a historical precedent. Also, ooh, wait, Freedom. It's like you think of Anubis, he's furry. There's a historical precedent for furries, anthropomorphic humanoid animals being powerful deities. Like, they know. I think you're onto something. Okay, so these explosives, they're kind of mean for a developer to put because they're something that you don't want to shoot, but you also don't have the ability to aim. If you shoot them, you get sucked into the vacuum of space. Okay, they go that way, yeah. I do love the saw on the stage. Okay, to blow up these boxes and not get sucked into space. I have cursed Omochao to a fate worse than death of constantly being sucked into space. They put Omochao there for that specific reason. Okay, we're good. It's the OG occultism. Yes. There's just a part of her brain that expects animals to be kind of humanoid.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's tons of like mythology surrounding anthropomorphic human or anthropomorphic animals. It's interesting. Very interesting to contemplate. This stage is like not. I always kind of forget this stage exists. It's just not remarkable to me. I remember the stage of Tails when he's escaping. How do I get up here? I have to destroy this and then switch or something? Yeah, switch. I'm still kind of surprised that you've never explored this game. I'm kind of betrayed. I feel betrayed. Also, another Sonic Adventure reference fan service. You have Artificial Chaos here, which I think is just cool, because that implies that Jared Robotnik was aware of chaos, and that lore. There's a lot of suggestions that... dang. I should just run past them. I shouldn't try to fight them. I ran out of lives! I game overed everybody. That's okay. There's a lot in this game that implies that Jared Robotnik knew the Echidnas and knew their lore and knew their history. And it's not outright said, it's like subtly in the background of stages. And I just think that's kind of someone really thought out how this place works. Because he uses the Chaos Emeralds to power this like death cannon. So it makes sense that he would know Echidna culture. In the Sonic universe, Freedom, the Echidnas are like an ancient tribe, and there's only like Knuckles is the only one that's alive. They all got wiped out by this like god of chaos. Maybe I should bust out my emulator for magic purposes. Ooh. To educate yourself on Sonic occultism. Okay, I'm actually not even gonna shoot this. I'll save it. Then brush up on your Sonic occultism. That's a funny scene. My brain's hitting the stage where I'm getting tired of talking constantly. Oh no, the camera change screwed me. That's a classic old video game scenario. That sometimes the game just takes control of your camera, and then the orientation that you're holding changes based on the way the camera is. So it just absolutely destroyed me. Again, I still like how the character models look. They still look really cool. Gameplay. Walking forward gameplay. Okay, this time I'm just gonna go back here. Oh, I got him. It just took 6 years. Gameplay. standing in one spot gameplay. Ow. You get coins. Coins regain your health. Okay, no, I don't know how to dodge this. Freedom says, still 100% playable, seeing as 90% of the games being released today are like 2D pixel platformers. Like Sonic games? Or just like games in general? I'm just running back to you guys, I don't want to fight you. Now, don't get me wrong, I like a 2D side-scrolling pixel game. I like those games. I'm pretty good at those games as well. Like, I like the traditional... I bought Sonic Origin Collection not too long ago on my Switch. Oh, games in general? Indie games? Yeah. Well, indie games do that because they're cheap to make. And they can show off the abilities of the artists more. If I were to make a game that's side-scrolling, we reached peak gaming in 2011. I agree with you. We need to go back. I don't care about ray tracing. I don't care about like DLSS super sampling. I don't care about like hyper realism. Like every game looks the same now. Every AAA game just goes for like uber realistic. Like, is it pretty? Sure. Does it look like real life? Kind of. But like, it's not fun. Oh boy. Do I live? I like when games look a little bad. Maybe that's the wrong way to put it. I like the phrase like limitation breeds creativity. You know? In the past, like if you were trying to do like a city at night, you couldn't have realistic lighting, so you had to like bake the light into the scene. It was just a lot more atmosphere. It was like an artistic interpretation of light, instead of just being hyper-realistic. It's nice when a game has character. Yes. This game, it has a lot of character. Sometimes it's mean, and sometimes it's ugly, but no one will deny that it has character. Like that was a cheap shot. No, every person on the earth is gonna get hit. I agree, though. Peak gaming is 2011. Or it's whenever Team Fortress 2 came out, which was like 2007. What games came out in 2000? When did Skyrim come out? Oh! I don't know what's happening. I'll go across, I guess. It's the... I could tell this level was not... This level was made very quickly. I'm so glad I did. Oh! We're good. Nice, we're done with the level. Unless I die. I almost died.
I did it!
But I did not die.
I gotta do better next time.
When you collect enough emeralds, you unlock Green Hill Zone. Which, this was when Green Hill Zone was still cool to see.
Now put that emerald...
Tails, tell Sonic to meet you back at the research facility.
Sonic! Amy is...
I didn't get that, Tails. What happened to Amy? Tails!
This is the plot point where Eggman kidnaps Amy and like threatens her at gunpoint. Which is just hardcore. They put that in a Sonic game. this is the worst Knuckles stage in the game. Because it's just so massive. I'm going to be here for 20 minutes. Unless I find them all quickly. The music's jamming. I'm happy that I already have a yellow... Okay, it's going away, so that means I'm... Yeah, in these stages, Freedom, I'm looking for Chaos Emerald Shards. Or Chaos Master Emerald Shards. And all I have is... Oh! There it is again.
2 more left. Here.
You can talk to these TVs, and they give you hints. Under a star. That's really helpful, considering we're in space. But, thank you. Yeah, the music in this game is awesome. You could say that about most Sonic games. But this game especially, I think, just hit. It's close. Okay, I had a red radar there for a moment. So I'm going to just do that again. Let's see when that popped up. Okay. Popped up when I was on here. Under a star. Okay, it was actually literal. Try digging while watching the moon. Oh yeah, also you randomly get hit by meteors in this stage. Like, they'll just randomly hit... If he gets me, I'm dead. And then I have to redo the level. I need to find rings, so I don't have to find 2 more pieces. There's some rings. Okay. And... radar. So this is going... Oh, okay. This is going not so bad. The fact that I found 2 pieces already and I have radar on the 3rd one. This is going way better than this stage normally goes. Yellow. Let's get one more hint. A big platform with 6 circles. Big platform? That looks pretty big over there.
It's closer.
Oh. Oh. Try digging under the moon. Right. How do I dig here? Maybe it's... Yeah. No, it sniped me! The game sniped me, dude. I have to find my way back there. Shit. You're kicking ass. Thank you. I have played this game a lot. Especially as a kid, and then as an adult, I've replayed it. Every time I need to find myself, I replay this game. I don't know what that means. I found it.
I found him.
We did it. We can move on. Excellent. Yeah, that stage normally takes a really long time. I didn't show you, but there's like a whole like space thing up above where there's like a bunch of different layers. And because this stage is so vertical, it could be like anywhere. It's like, it could be awful, but honestly, I was lucky in this stage. Okay, this is when I have to fight Rouge the Bat.
Treasure hunter. Did you find my
Her
emerald?
proportions are wild in this
Talking
game.
to you is a waste of time.
Very well. If that's how you want to play, I will take it from you.
I always like to think about the implications of putting like... I do love the music still though. I'm pressing the wrong button for the punch. Okay, I need to get rings. I like to think about the implications of putting a character like Rouge in a child game. Like, what are the intentions? Were the devs just like on something? Can the camera fix itself, please? Thank you. Or I don't know where Rouge is. Like, what were they trying to accomplish? Just make a marketable character? Were they trying to create a generation of furries? That's where I'm getting. I hear her. Where is she? Camera? Okay, there she is. Also, I prefer Rouge's voice in this game to the voice she has later in the series. Yep. Okay.
I never lose.
Get away from my emerald.
Okay, listen to here. I mean, you can't really. 1 key, 2 keys, and now I'm freaking stuck. Uh-oh. Wait, dude, you're playing Sonic Labyrinth. I don't know. This cutscene has never made sense to me either, but I'll let it play out.
Stop fooling around and give me back my emerald.
Yeah, the voice acting is really funny.
Call yourself a hunter attacking a lady? Shame on you.
The baddest
lady
haunt.
goes around stealing gems anyway.
Yeah. I mean, objectively, she was designed intentionally to be.
What in the world?
Yeah, Rouge can fly, so this never made sense to me.
Keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch me.
Is that how you say thanks to someone who just saved your life?
Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just wanted to hold my hand, didn't you? That's why you saved me. You're such a creep.
This isn't a joke, you know. Think what you want, Batgirl. I was saving the Master Emerald.
No matter what you say, it sounds crazy.
Yeah. I had no commentary for that.
Fine, then just take them.
They're not hiding it. It's very explicit.
If that's what you thought,
It's very explicit. I don't want to be the person to point it out, but she has jiggle physics. That's like they put dev time into putting jiggle physics on her model.
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Like that was a meeting. Like a group of people had to agree to do that.
We should get going.
Rouge as a character though is still kind of cool. As a character, as a like a space, as like a double agent spy thing. Although it does kind of break apart if you think about it with her working for the government. It gets really silly. Like, I want to know her origin story. Standing on one teleporter takes me to the other teleporter right next to it. The one moving platform disappears and only goes down to the right. Yeah. Sonic Labyrinth, everybody. Sounds like a labyrinth to me. And we're back to playing a Sonic the Hedgehog stage, so I'm having fun again. This is the stage where I get the flame spin. I also like the stage because there's a couple of cool skips you could do towards the end that I'll try to do. But it'll probably get me killed, but like doing something cool in the game is better than like playing it honestly, even if it gets you killed. I think. Like the rule of cool supersedes living. This room confuses the hell out of me. I think we go this way. And then there's a rail over here. Yeah. You have to be really careful there, because you'll fall into the abyss so quickly. And Lightspeed death, please? Nope. Okay, I still live. Yeah, honestly, getting good at this game is just getting acquainted with the jank. That's really all it is. I do like the spin dash. So yeah, there's no way I'm beating the level myself. Oh, you weren't even using a walkthrough? Oh my god. You were just trying to figure it out? That's crazy. Is this your first time playing Sonic Labyrinth? I assume so. I don't know if you said that. I want to do these. And now I can destroy metal blocks. This is the kind of power-up in a video game that I think isn't super necessary. Unlike the bounce bracelet, where it adds a move to your overall skill set that, like, it adds to it, it's something that you can pull off that adds to your ways to move around the stage. The flame somersault really does nothing except lets you break metal boxes. So it really doesn't feel like a power-up. Like, it is by all definitions, but it's just not as cool as the bounce bracelet. On my knees. Okay, I'm gonna watch a walkthrough because I've literally had enough of that level. I'm impressed that you were playing it at all without some sort of walkthrough. That's impressive to me. Please, I beg you. Okay.
You're too slow, Sonic. If you don't come here, she will die.
I love that voice line. Eggman's like, "You're too slow, Sonic. If you don't speed up, I will shoot your girlfriend." Okay, I need to hit this. They're just like... I know it's a little bit corny, but as a kid, the stakes have never been higher. Do I have to destroy you guys?
Emergency. Well done.
Okay, here's where the skips can come in. I have a couple tricks up my sleeves. So let's do one of these. One of those. I did it too far back.
Emergency.
I gotta do a skip.
Sonic, but you'll never leave this room alive. Ha-ha!
Haha. There we go. Easy peasy. Skip the entire level. Unless there's some kind of weird gate mechanism. Yeah. I have to activate the missile. Which is there.
Remember to throw the switch to activate the missile. If the missile is not there, you have to go back using the spring.
So the missile was there. I guess I can do it. I kind of wanted to do a skip though. I know there are cool skips on this stage, on this specific part, but I'll just try to play through it for reasons. So we can just move on. Okay, and then get one of these. Excellent. For as janky as these Sonic stages are, or can be at sometimes, you'd think the stage that features all this wacky gravity gimmick stuff would be pretty horrible, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Shadow has some stuff, physics-wise, on his stages that gets a little weird.
Yes!
But, like, that wasn't that bad. Kind of just ran a straight line.
Barely made it.
Got an E rank, but that's okay. You figured it out. Hedgehog Fanatic, you figured it out completely by yourself. You didn't look up a walkthrough. That's impressive. What possessed you this morning to wake up and play Sonic Labyrinth for the Game Gear? This cutscene is cool. When I was a kid, Eggman, this is when Eggman should have won, objectively. He killed Sonic, and Sonic gets bailed out by a plot contrivance.
And then we'll talk about your girlfriend. That is, if you really care for her.
Handing over the fake emerald, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Tails is like, yep.
Put the emerald down right there and back off.
There was a moving
You've
platform
turned
at the
into a
spot where I last saw
big-time
off.
villain, Doctor.
Me imagining Sonic Labyrinth scares me.
You thought you could trick me with that fake emerald, didn't you?
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Tails!
Because you just told me, Fox Boy.
He got it.
Now, for a little space ride. The capsule clears the colony bad.
I'm counting on you, Tails.
Yeah, this is Sonic telling Tails that he's about to die. This is his death speech. Again, the stakes have never been higher in a Sonic game. They take this plot so seriously that it's like so cheesy and earnest, I think it wraps back around to being good.
It has the same wavelength.
Well, good might be an exaggeration. Charming, endearing, I like it.
Can I do this?
There was my animal.
And then Sonic dies in space.
Now we have some unfinished business to take care of. Give me the real emerald.
But then Tails shows that he's matured here, reflecting the arc that he went on in Sonic Adventure, which I appreciate.
I won't let him down.
Because in that game, Tails learns how to like be his own hero. So here, Sonic just exploded in front of him, presumed dead, and Tails just like, I'm gonna do what Sonic wished me to do, and I'm gonna just beat up Eggman. What would Sonic do in this scenario? Absolutely kick Eggman shit. I beat him.
I did it.
But Sonic doesn't die because he somehow concludes he somehow is able to chaos control with a fake chaos in. So my question here is if Tails is able to artificially create a Chaos Emerald capable of chaos control, does that not open like a huge bag of worms of like, why doesn't he have like 60,000 of these laying around? Every character should have a Chaos Emerald that's a fake one, and if they produce enough power for Sonic to use Chaos Control, I don't know. It's just interesting.
I'm worried about
They wrote themselves into a corner.
I hate to ask, but could you help them? This is our last chance. I got it. Before the cannon fires, I'll
And slam, dunk it in there. Nice. final rush. It's the final stage. And I love this stage because there are definitely a million skips you can do here that are fun and cool. You can also fall right through the platform to your death. But that's this game. Okay, I won't fall in the platform this time. There we go. I'm gonna skip this rail. And I'm gonna go on this one. Okay. This game really rewards you understanding how Sonic controls. See this rail? I could just skip it completely. I just have to land on this rail down here. Nope. I want to look cool. So, will I do that again? Yes. I'm going to do every skip I can. Okay, please don't fall. Please don't fall through the platform. I'll get the checkpoint. Okay, land on the rail. Land on the rail. I beg you. Let's land on the rail. Dang it. The last time I played this, no joke, I landed on that rail like every single time I tried to do it. This isn't the last time I'll try. It's just, it feels cool when you do it. Okay. That was the last time. Just kidding, we're doing it one more time. Oh, I just completely threw that time. I'm like upside down or something. I think I game over it. That's okay. Yeah, I game over it. No, I have one more life. One more try. To skip the rail. Rail skip. Speed run strat. Nope, not gonna work out. I'll use the rail. Let's just get through the stage. Aaron, you just gotta get through the stage, okay? Let's just get through the stage. You can do other cool skips. Think about all the other cool skips you can do if you get past that part of the stage. Okay, didn't want to jump, didn't want to ground pound. 2 viewers, yeah. 2 entire. Hey, I have 2 people watching my stream right now. That's more than 1 person. I can't believe I'm saying this, but you should stick to art, man. I'm just having fun. This is a test stream, my guy. I do plan on streaming art, but what's made you come out of your closet, like the cave you were dwelling in, to be mean to me on stream? What's going on there? I'm allowed to do whatever I want. I'm just having fun. Oh wait, I know why. You're rage baiting because of the title. I see. The title did bring out the rage bait. No, poor kid. Oh, hey! I'm still alive. I could land on the rail. Yes! The ultimate skip. I totally thought I was dead. I'm still alive somehow. Now, these rails that are coming up, they're a little bit strange. These guys, they don't work how you expect them to. And in fact, there's rings leading, like these rings leading into them. If you use them, it will kill you 9 times out of 10. It will absolutely like just throw you off the map. And that's just, again, that's a little bit of that like Sonic Adventure 2 jank charm that you learn not to lightspeed dash into them because they'll kill you. But you can dash attack into them and they work pretty consistently. But if you lightspeed into them, they will kill you. Okay. We're okay. Nope. And if you fall down here, you have to do that whole section again, so I'm very thankful. Put Sonic on the rail here completely backwards. Very strange. I missed the cool jump. That's okay. Spin dash and jump. Every second I don't have to be on a rail, it's worth it because I'm kind of terrified of the rails. Okay, I have to land on it. I'm scared of the rails because they will kill you. I think I could have done a skip there, but I decided against it. Even though this game is janky, I do appreciate the fact that when they were developing it, they kept these skips in, because they could have put invisible walls anywhere. They could have made it so that, like, if you fell for a certain amount of time, it would kill you. But they let you skip huge sections of the level if you're good enough. And I appreciate that amount of game design, where they just let the player, like, you give a tool set to a player. You give a tool words. You give a tool set to a player, and then you let them use it how they please. You don't inhibit your ability to control that character for the sake of content and like making sure the player plays the game the way the developers intend. That's kind of an old way of thinking of how games are developed.
Huh. No problem.
This game makes me so lost and confused. I'm constantly like, where am I? Yeah. That's fair. Jordan Sparakis 4242. Hey Jordan, how have you been, man? How have you been, man? You're coming in towards the end of the stream where my brain's tired from talking for the amount of time that I've been streaming. So I'm a little bit lower in energy, but I hope you've been good.
I die hard. You actually saved me, you know.
I appreciate you stopping by.
It was a Chaos Emerald, wasn't it? But there's no way you could have activated the Chaos Control using an emerald that's
Shadow
fake.
knows the emerald's fake.
So, there's more to you than just looking like me. What are you, anyway?
What you see is
I'm
what you
usually
get.
high energy.
Just a guy that loves
Maybe
adventure.
not high energy, but like I'm more
Sonic the
articulate.
Hedgehog.
I know how to say words better
I can't let you live.
when I have more
Your
energy.
adventuring days are coming to
I do have an
end.
energy drink, which has kept me fueled.
Before this is over.
Some of the subtle foreshadowing in this game kind of imply that Shadow isn't the ultimate life form, which I think is funny just because in the modern Sonic canon, that's kind of all Shadow's known for, that he's the ultimate life form. But I think there's a line in the Japanese version of the game, on the last story, where Shadow admits to Sonic that he is the ultimate life form. And it actually makes way more sense if you think about it, just because That explains why Sonic's able to use Chaos Control. That's why Shadow looks like Sonic, because otherwise why would like a military scientist randomly decide to create the ultimate life form in the form of a hedgehog? Because originally it was the Bio Lizard, right? Why would you go from a giant lizard to Shadow? There's headcanon that explains that since Gerald Robotnik was so invested in echidna culture, there's a mural in Sonic 3 that... oh, I'm going backwards. Oh boy. No! I got turned around. There's a mural in Sonic 3 that depicts the fight against Super Sonic and Eggman in that game. So people like to theorize that Gerald Robotnik found that mural and then based Shadow on that, like, prophecy. Since he was so clearly invested in echidna culture. And I also think that's why the Bio Lizard looks like he does, because he's meant to resemble Perfect Chaos from Sonic Adventure. There's thought into this game. They put thought into the lore. But it is interesting to see what parts of the game, lore-wise, they put thought into, and like the amount of thought they put into the actual game plot points. It's just some things make sense, some things don't make sense. This is really epic in 2000. In the year 2000. I beg you. I think I need to roll into him. I think that's the strat. I need to do my flame roll. Okay, he just let me hit him that time. Okay, I'm just running into him now.
Time to put this to rest. This is the ultimate.
I kind of forget if this is the end of the game or not. I know. He's cheating in two ways, Freedom. He's cheating by, like, teleporting, and then he's cheating by roller skating while Sonic's running. So... please don't turn around again. Please don't die. I don't want to lose it. Maybe just a regular spin dash? Okay. I was making it too hard on myself. Just can't win in a fair race, I guess. That's true. Although, from a design, like, outside perspective situation, I do appreciate giving Shadow a unique means to run. Because in addition to the silhouettes being different, it makes him very, like, animationally different. Like, the rollerblading just looks cool. It just looks cool. Like, Sonic, when he runs, his character model like stutters up and down a lot because of course he's running. Where Shadow, his character model just stays perfectly still. I know, it's just looks cool. Please let me hurt you. Please. Okay, I'm gonna try to jump out of this time. Do it again. Okay, spin dash. Okay, he jumped it. I know there's a trick to this fight. I don't remember what the trick is. I got 100 rings. Okay. keep doing this until it gets here. Because I've been in this way before. Okay, then.
I am the ultimate light.
Game over, Shadow.
In the Dark story, Shadow beats Sonic, but the canon story is that Sonic beats Shadow. That's the canon story. That's how canonically it ends. Oh my god, Eggman's dead. Tails, what did you do?
Sonic, I did it.
Awesome job, Tails.
Sonic!
Look outside.
Ooh!
That was the end. The rendered cutscene Sonic. Yeah. And then you have to beat the Dark story, and then you unlock the final story. But I think I'm gonna end the stream here because this was really just a test to see how this did, how my YouTube channel's algorithm reacted to me streaming. I wanted to see how all that would function. This was fun. Also, it was an excuse to play Sonic again because I kind of wanted to play through it just to refresh my memory. I think it had been about maybe like a year or so since I've played it. Did we pass? Yeah. Yeah, we won. We beat him. Yes, thanks for coming to hang out. I don't know how to end the stream, so I'm just gonna, yep. I'm going back to work. I do have work to do. That's another reason why I'm ending it so early. But thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna end the stream really abruptly. Actually, in the middle of this sentence, I'm gonna end the stream. So good luck to everybody.